If I were stripped of every tool, every indicator, every fancy system that promises certainty in an uncertain game, and forced to trade with only one idea, just one, this is what I would hold on to. Not because it is clever, not because it is complex, but because it survives. The market has a way of humiliating complexity. It punishes those who try to outthink it. It rewards those who understand its nature. And its nature is simple. It moves in trends. It pauses. It continues. And it punishes impatience. So, if I could only trade one strategy, it would be this. Wait for a clean break of structure and trade the retest. Nothing more, nothing less. You see, most traders lose not because they lack knowledge, but because they lack restraint. They chase price. They anticipate moves that have not yet proven themselves. They trade what they think should happen instead of what is happening. This strategy removes that temptation. It forces you to wait, and in waiting, you begin to see clearly. Picture the market not as random noise, but as a series of decisions made by crowds. Price pushes up, pulls back, pushes again. Sometimes it fails, sometimes it continues. But when it breaks a level that has held before, when it breaks with intent, that is information. That is not noise. That is the market revealing its hand. But here is where most traders make their fatal mistake. They see the break, and they rush in. They buy the top of the move. They sell the bottom of the drop. They act on excitement instead of confirmation, and more often than not, they are punished. Because the market has a habit of testing conviction. That is why the retest is everything. When price breaks a level support or resistance, it rarely runs endlessly in one direction. It pulls back. It returns to the scene of the crime. It tests whether that level has truly changed its role. Support becomes resistance. Resistance becomes support. This is where the truth is revealed. And this is where you act. Not at the break. At the retest, you wait for price to come back to that level. You watch how it behaves. Does it hesitate? Does it reject? Does it show signs of continuation? This is where discipline separates itself from desire. Because waiting is uncomfortable. Waiting feels like missing out. Waiting makes you question yourself. But waiting keeps you alive. Let me be very clear about something. There is no strategy in the world that will save a trader who cannot wait. None. You can have the best entry in the world, but if you take it at the wrong time, it becomes a bad trade. Timing is not about speed. It is about patience. Now, when price returns to the level, you are not guessing. You are observing. You are reading behavior. You are looking for confirmation that the break was real. A simple rejection. A strong candle in the direction of the trend. A failure to move beyond the level. These are not complicated signals. They are signs of agreement. The market agreeing with your idea, and when that agreement appears, you enter. Not with hesitation, not with fear, but with precision. Your stop goes where your idea is proven wrong. Not where it feels comfortable, not where it gives price room to breathe. That is a lie traders tell themselves to justify poor positioning. Your stop goes beyond the structure. If price breaks back through the level, your premise is invalid. You exit. No questions, no emotions. Because the goal is not to be right. The goal is to survive long enough for the probabilities to play out. And this is where the simplicity of the strategy becomes powerful. You are not taking dozens of trades. You are not reacting to every movement. You are waiting for clear conditions. Break, retest, confirmation. That's it. 3 steps. And yet, most traders cannot follow them because they are addicted to action. They feel the need to always be in the market. They equate activity with productivity. They believe that more trades mean more opportunity. But the market does not reward activity. It rewards accuracy. And accuracy comes from selectivity. You must learn to sit on your hands, to watch price move without you, to let opportunities pass if they do not meet your criteria. This is not easy, but it is necessary. Because the trades you do not take are just as important as the ones you do. Now, let's speak about context. Not every break is worth trading. Not every level matters. You must learn to identify meaningful structure. levels that have been respected multiple times, areas where price has reacted strongly in the past. These are not random lines on a chart. They are areas of memory. The market remembers where decisions were made, where buyers stepped in, where sellers took control. And when those areas are broken, it signals a shift in control. That is what you are trading. Not lines, not patterns, but control. Who is in charge of the market at this moment? The break tells you that control may be changing. The retest tells you whether that change is real. And your entry is simply aligning yourself with that control. Nothing more. Now, let's address risk, because this is where most traders destroy themselves. They risk too much on a single idea. They believe strongly in a setup and convince themselves that this trade will be different. It never is. Every trade is uncertain. Even the best setups fail. That is why risk must be controlled. You should be able to take 10 losses in a row and still be in the game. If you cannot, your position size is too large. This is not a suggestion. It is a requirement. Because the market does not care about your confidence. It does not reward conviction. It punishes arrogance. Small risk keeps you objective. It allows you to think clearly. It prevents one trade from becoming a disaster. And when you combine controlled risk with a high probability setup, something remarkable happens. You begin to detach. You no longer need the trade to win. You simply execute, over and over again. And this is where consistency is born, not from finding the perfect strategy, but from executing a simple one with discipline. Let me tell you something most traders refuse to accept. The strategy is not the problem. You are, not as an insult, but as a fact. Your impatience, your fear, your need to be right. These are the real obstacles. The market is not against you. You are against yourself. And a simple strategy like break and retest exposes that, because it removes the excuses. There are no complicated rules to hide behind, no indicators to blame. Either you waited or you didn't. Either you followed the plan or you didn't. It becomes very clear. Now, let's talk about exits, because entry is only half the battle. Too many traders focus on getting in and give no thought to getting out. They take profits too early out of fear, or they hold too long out of greed. Both are costly. You must have a plan, a logical target based on structure, the next level where price is likely to react. That is where you take profits. Not based on how you feel, but based on what the chart shows. And sometimes, the best decision is to take partial profits and let the rest run. Because trends can extend far beyond what you expect. But you will never capture those moves if you close everything at the first sign of profit. At the same time, you must protect yourself. If price moves in your favor and then shows signs of reversing, you must be willing to exit. Not because you are afraid, but because the market is telling you something has changed. Listening is more important than predicting. Now, understand this. There will be losing trades. There will be times when price breaks, retests, and then fails. That is part of the game. But those losses should be small, controlled, expected. What you cannot afford are large, emotional losses, the kind that come from ignoring your rules, from moving your stop, from hoping instead of acting. Hope is not a strategy. Discipline is. And discipline is built through repetition. You must trade this strategy the same way, every time. No exceptions. No improvisation. Because the moment you deviate, you introduce inconsistency. And inconsistency is the enemy of profitability. Now, let me speak to the trader who feels they are missing out. Who sees price moving without them and feels the urge to jump in. That feeling will cost you more money than any losing trade ever will, because it leads to impulsive decisions. And impulsive decisions lead to losses. You must accept that you will miss moves. You must become comfortable with it, because the goal is not to catch every move. The goal is to catch the right moves. And the right moves come to those who wait. This strategy is not about excitement. It is about precision. It is about positioning yourself where the odds are in your favor, and then executing without hesitation. Over time, this creates something powerful. Confidence, Not the loud, emotional kind, but a quiet certainty. The kind that comes from knowing you have a plan and that you can follow it. That is what separates professionals from amateurs. Not intelligence, not talent, but discipline. Now, imagine trading like this every day. You open your charts, you identify key levels, you wait, price moves, you observe. A level breaks. You take note. Price pulls back. You watch. It reacts. It confirms. You enter. You manage the trade. You exit according to plan, and then you step away. No overtrading. No chasing. No emotional roller coaster. Just execution. Day after day. This is not glamorous. It is not exciting. But it works. And in trading, that is all that matters. Now, let me leave you with something important. This strategy will not make you successful overnight. Nothing will. Success in this game comes from consistency over time, from doing the right thing repeatedly, even when it is boring, even when it is difficult, even when you feel like nothing is happening, because something is happening. You are building discipline. You are training your mind. You are becoming the kind of trader who can survive. And survival is the first step to success. So if I had to choose only one strategy, this would be it. Not because it is perfect, but because it is simple, and simplicity, when paired with discipline, is unstoppable. The market will always tempt you to complicate things, to add more indicators, more rules, more noise. Resist that temptation, because the more you add, the more you dilute your edge. Keep it simple. Break, retest, confirmation. Wait for it, trust it, execute it, and most importantly, repeat it. That is how you win this game.